25, where a season ago, certainly this was a wonderful way to roll out of the gates. Ronnie Bresser of Oregon State won back-to-back championships. ASU's Brandon Courtney, three-time high school state champ, just a sophomore. Out of Goodyear, Arizona, Desert Edge High School, Jackson DiSario from Stanford. He's a freshman. He's from Georgia. There was no bye for the journey of DiSario. He worked hard to get here.
This is going to be a fun clash of styles here. On one side, we got Courtney, who's really slick on his feet, a ton of offense. DiSario, his strength is his top game. He likes to turn quite a bit, put in the leg, so we'll see which style can come out on top here.
And, of course, we'll keep an eye on our third-place match on the other side. And that's one of the benefits of being a part of all this. Hernandez Figueroa, who DiSario defeated earlier, against Kaler as well. Just a couple of swings over Brandon Kaler of Oregon State, and away we go, guys.
Yeah, Darren, you mentioned that match in the semis. That was really exciting. That was a huge win for Stanford. The place went nuts. Very competitive fight.
At a 10-3 decision. There was a tech fall against Martinez prior to that for DiSario.
Just about 30 seconds into this match, I already counted 3 attacks by Courtney. Did a hard snap, go behind, see right here, again on that leg. Such a power on his feet, great on his offense. DiSario needs to slow this match down on his feet. He's got to get in his ties, control a little bit, try to keep Courtney from scoring those points and getting those shots off like that.
Quick 2-point takedown for Courtney, as Anthony was talking about. Only top 25 wrestler in the weight class in the conference. It's an uphill battle. DiSario, a decided underdog.
So Anthony called it right as he did it. I mean, Courtney was snapping the head and faking and looking for shots. And then right as Anthony's commented, he committed. He went all in and got that leg and finished. He doesn't usually ride very long. You kind of see, I think he's going to let him go. I mean, he's got some offense on top, but his strength's his feet. He's a takedown machine.
Anthony constantly changing the pace of the match, right?
Constantly, this is the high-paced, high-octane match is what Courtney likes. Always looking to attack, and like you said, Coach, he's really committed to the ride, and I think that's one area that Courtney has definitely done a great job of improving as the season has progressed, just committing to that top ride, trying to control guys a little bit more, rack up that ride time as well as work on his feet.
1 point escape there. You can see the ride time now for Courtney.
So ASU attracts people from all across the country. I mean, who doesn't want to go out there in the warm sun of Arizona State and hang out? But Courtney is one of the few superstars from the state of Arizona that's in the starting lineup. And he was a dominating high school wrestler, and they were able to keep him home. And he's really panning out well. You know, I like his future. He's one of the future faces of ASU wrestling, both now and in coming years.
Leads a team in wins, 23 coming in. Major decisions, tech falls, leads in all of them.
Good commitment by DiSario. He's really pushing that. That could be a stall warning, but not because he forced him out. Courtney didn't really have a chance to circle him, but if he does that again, he'll get a warning for stalling. That's where DiSario wants to be in that right underhook. And Courtney wants to keep the open and use his speed.
At Desert Edge High School, he was undefeated, Brandon was, as a sophomore as he goes back to work.
Nice initial shot there by Courtney. Looks like DiSario's over the top. So he's trying to control the ankles.
Come on, Anthony. I love when you call that the waterfall. You're holding back on us, man. I'd never heard anybody in America say you call it the waterfall. He needs to work on finishing that waterfall better. So when wrestlers split the middle, and kids, this is a really important one for y'all at home. You don't want to wait in that position. You don't want to get stalemate. You want to split the middle, make that waterfall fall, and finish that takedown. So after that first quick takedown, DiSario's held his own since.
Yeah, I've really been impressed with how Stanford is just really keeping his defense up right now. He's fending off these attacks by Courtney, and this is a good close match in this first period. Way to end it for DiSario. Nice and tight.
Hanging around, guys. And again, you guys talked about what he had to do to get here. And that formed, I'm sure, a little bit of his confidence.
You notice right there, DiSario chose to pick top.
Yep.
His strong position here, so it's going to be important for Courtney to explode off of this whistle, get to his feet. Don't allow DiSario that opportunity to pressure forward. He's hooking the leg already, sunk it in. This is where he can be really tough.
Interesting here because, so Courtney is the favorite, a little bit better, but definitely a weakness. If there's any weakness in Courtney's on bottom, and clearly DiSario's strength is on top, and that takes some courage to take top, pick top. I mean, not too many people take top in consistent basis, except for my broadcast partner.
Courtney win via tech fall January 25th when they met up 17-2.
Wow. So Courtney went to work on top in that match. This is a big swing.
Under a minute 30, still just 2-1. An early takedown for Courtney, and that's been all.
Yeah, so Courtney's stalling here. He's not doing anything. DiSario's working hard. He's got the traditional crossbody leg ride. He's trying to get the ball and chain. This is like Courtney's not even trying to get away. I could bang him for stalling. He's just looking for a stalemate. That's what he wants. He wants a stalemate call.
Using his strength to keep it in this position.
Yeah, this is a tough position for Courtney to be in right now, but if he ends this period on bottom, not giving up any points, that's still technically a win for him because this is DiSario's toughest position, that top position. If he doesn't give up the near fall points, Courtney's still in a great spot.
Kind of a non-traditional wrestler, DiSario, 125. Lacks those quick reactions, a different style at this weight class. Jackson, Anthony DiSario.
Really key 2 seconds right here. Courtney knew it too. He did one move, but no second move at all. He's just getting creamed here on the mat. So he hit a hip by switch, but came back with no second move. And within 5 seconds, DiSario had the boot in. He's looking for that tilt. He's trying for that far side armbar too. I'm quite impressed with DiSario's top work, but not really impressed with Courtney's bottom work. Like, he's not trying many moves. There are many counters to legs. There's rolls, there's hip bites, there's scrambles, but he's playing it safe. Like Anthony said, you can look at this as a win for him if you want, and that he didn't give up any back points. But obviously it takes some tires you out and gives up the riding time. So now he's going to pick neutral. It's going to be Courtney's choice, and he'll pick neutral.
Wow, Jackson's strong. I mean, what he has been able to show. Zeke Jones, April 14th, took over this program, 1992 Olympic silver medalist and part of that 1988 Pac-12 and then national champion team from ASU, the only national champion to come out of this conference. He wrestled for that team. They want to build. He wants to build to have another team national championship.
He does. And the team you're talking about in the late 80s was led by Bobby Douglas, legend of our sport. He built Arizona State into a national championship team. I believe it was 1988. There was some studs on that team with Zeke.
Coach Jones has definitely done a terrific job recruiting. We've got some young talent guys we'll see later on. Ja'Cory Teamer, someone they're really excited to see and have compete this year, and also Norfleet. So there's some promise among the Sun Devils. Good talent coming up.
Crowd gets into it for DiSario.
Don now, big flurry. So even though the score on the board is 2-1, technically if it ends this way, it goes into overtime because DiSario's riding time. But I don't think we're going to see that. I think somebody's going to score in this period. DiSario's smart. He's keeping good position. Good shot, deep. Nice job by Courtney.
Takedown.
Terrific job there by Courtney, getting in on that double leg, but right away lifting DiSario's hips off of the mat, not allowing him to sprawl out there. Way to finish, way to respond. This is a close match, a lot different than the first matchup where Courtney pretty much easily tech-balled DiSario. See that blast double right away, getting him off the feet there, lifting the hips.
Nicely done. I mean, that's the key to the match. You're basically time match, 1 minute to go, and Courtney steps up with the big double leg. Now he's working to ride and finish. He eats the riding time here. I think he's going to try to keep him down, but DiSario looks like he's working hard to get away. The coaches want him to keep him down. He's definitely stalling on top. He's not trying to break him down. He's just holding on. DiSario needs 1 and 2, and he can tie it and send it overtime. This is not over till it's over here. Stanford needs to come big here for these last 20 seconds. Don't think it's going to happen, but that's what he's got to do.
Courtney just trying to maintain domination. To stay inside. Just inside. We're at 5.
2 takedowns. Single leg, double leg, bread and butter.
And that was it. That was it. Brandon Courtney at 125 is this conference's champion. And by the way, 2 allocations at 125, NCAA allocations. I think Jackson's certainly very strong. DiSario's got some positives to look forward to.
Yeah, and